Today we're making slow cooker French dip sandwiches with the most incredible au jus for dipping. You're gonna wanna use a boneless chuck roast, and I'm patting it dry because we're gonna sear it on the stove first. Hit both sides with salt and pepper. Don't forget about the edges. It may seem like a lot of salt, but this is over 2.5 pounds of beef. Now I'm gonna sear this on the stove. I'm using neutral oil like avocado oil. Make sure this has good contact with the pan. I recommend a splatter guard since this needs to be on high heat to sear. This has been going for about 7 minutes undisturbed and has a beautiful crust. Now we're just gonna repeat that on the other side. Now lastly, I'm just gonna get each side for a few minutes by holding it like this. So this is all nice and browned on every surface. Now for the braising liquid, we have beef broth, a little red wine, Worcestershire, sliced yellow onion, brown sugar, onion powder, smoked paprika, dried thyme, dried rosemary. And lastly, 10 cloves of fresh garlic. Give this a good stir. Add in that seared chuck roast. Make sure it's nestled in and touching the bottom. Pop a bay leaf in there. This may not seem like a lot of liquid, but the chuck roast is going to release a lot while it cooks. The meat has been going all day and it is fork tender. I just removed the roast and now I'm gonna shred it. I'm gonna add a bunch of those onions back into the meat. I'm gonna strain this liquid for our dipping sauce. Any extra onions you can just add back into the meat. This is our liquid gold. Pile all of this meat on my bread. You can find the full recipe on biteswithbrie.com.